What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? We're in the kitchen. It's been a day already, but all is well. Making sure that we can see the counter over here, see everything over here, see those Rosalie apples over here. Look at these. We got these from a farmer's market. No, actually, it was from a farm last week. These are called Rosalie apples. My wife likes to roast these with a little bit of brown sugar. They get soft. You can eat them cold or hot. But even if you eat them just raw like a normal apple, they almost like melt in your mouth. I mean, they've just been disappearing. We had a big bag of these. She's got some roasted. Like I said, I had some today. I was at the hotel today at 5:30 this morning doing hospitality moves and making some new friends and having a wonderful time. And I just want to acknowledge that our YouTube channel is growing and we're so grateful. We're so thankful. Guys, I hope you love food as much as we do. I hope you love exploring new dishes as much as we do. I hope you love trying new things and not just eating burgers or steaks or like to make just like the normal things that people eat every single day. We love exploring, and then once we do a little bit of studying up on some of the new things that we like to try, we like to bring that right to you, right? Also to our Instagram audience as we're trying new things. Now, if you didn't already know, we are world travelers. In fact, let me see if I can get this right. In 2018, we went off to an island and we went to the Bahamas. In 2019, we took off, went to Louisiana, New Orleans, the food capital of the United States. In 2020, we took off. We went to Lake Tahoe, had a great time in a cabin in the woods. It was fantastic. In 2021, what did we do? We did something. But in 2022, we went to Italy. We spent time in Florence and Rome, or Roma and Firenze and Napoli. In 2023, my wife sent me and her father off to the Middle East. We spent some time in the Middle East, not just in Israel and Jerusalem, but we crossed over. We were in the West Bank for a while. And in 24, we did a couple of places. We went to Massachusetts. We went to South Carolina. We also went to North Carolina, but we went to Barbados. Ecuador, right? We went to Ecuador last year, and this year we went to Barbados. But anyways, it's about food and travel. And today we want to share with you some new finds, everybody. Some new finds. Welcome into the kitchen. We're glad you're here. We are actually working on some things to give you a better optic. We're going to be learning how to hook up our brand new GoPro. Thank you very much, Google. We're going to be learning how to hook up the GoPro to run our lives, not just through the HP camera, but we're going to be running it through the GoPro camera for a better experience for our returning and new audience. I went shopping yesterday on a beautiful day here in the U.S. on the East Coast, and I went to this market. It's an Asian market. They have literally, if you think about fruits and vegetables or seafoods and meats, they have everything and things that you cannot find anywhere else. Now, if I want to mention prices, it might be a little bit higher in price, but you're going to find things like I'll be mentioning today. I like exploring new things, and I found some beautiful king oyster mushrooms. Look at those. Now, I'm a big mushroom fan. Rhonda, my bride, is not a big mushroom fan, but these are king oyster mushrooms. Look how big that is. Watch this. This thing is like, there's my hand and there's a mushroom. And look how fat it is. These are going to be fantastic. Now, with something like this, you can roast it, right? I like the idea of sauteing this. You can actually use a little bit of olive oil, some salt and pepper, and it eats like a full meal. So we're going to roast off some of these this week, and I'll bring some of those videos to you. Those are the king oysters. They're very dense. Like really, if you're eating this, they got the protein in them. They're just this is a meal in and of itself. So instead of just doing the mushrooms that you find at your regular, grocery store, try something else if you're a mushroom fan. Let me tell you about these babies over here, okay? Oyster mushrooms pair well with garlic, thyme, rosemary, and parsley. A simple saute, garlic and butter, right? They have, you can do some balsamic vinaigrette with these babies. These are organic, by the way. You can actually, after you're done cooking them, add some soy sauce to them to finish it. Whatever your favorite sauces are. We also picked out, so oyster mushrooms are coming soon. We'll be cooking these before they go bad. Smells clean. Beautiful. So nice. Also got some from the spinach family, the leafy green family. Have you ever tried dandelion leaves? Absolutely. You have to pick up some of those. I hear they're good cold or hot. I never had them. I've passed by them several times in this grocery store, this beautiful laid out store. And these are what the dandelion leaves actually look like. A nice big bunch right there. Look at that. See those? Those are the leaves. Now these are actually good. Saute. These are loaded with vitamins like vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin K. I mean, look at that. You can use these in a salad with like mixed field greens or arugula. You want to clean them well. I want to try one right now. You can eat them in sandwiches. You can pair them with the mustard, right? You can saute these, but they do shrink up like spinach does. We got this great honey mustard from Sharp's Farm. Kind people. That's the mustard right there. I'm going to try one of the dandelion leaves with the mustard, honey mustard. There it is right there. See that? Tough. A little bitter finish right there. Full of flavor. A little chewy. Vitamins. Tell you more about these babies so you can be tempted to find some dandelion leaves for yourself. Tell you more about these. They're so little bitter note, so they're not sweet, but you can use it. You can use like a vinaigrette with them or something like that. I do like that. Antioxidants, iron, calcium, cold, salads, hot, mix in with some other leafy greens. I'm going to show you something else I'll be working with this weekend. Finish this leaf. You heard of cabbage? You heard of corned beef and cabbage? Have you ever heard of Savoy cabbage? Savoy cabbage is a little larger. Look at that. Look at those ripples. Look at those veins. Savoy cabbage is a little sweeter and nuttier profile-wise than regular cabbage. This is going to be good for sautés, stir fries. You can even wrap up a burger in here if you want to do some carb reducing, stay off of bread. You can wrap some ground beef inside here, some cooked beef with your favorite spices. You can roll them inside this cabbage, literally. Right? You got a toothpick. Look at that. That is the Savoy cabbage. So imagine putting some meat inside there, giving it a roll, doing a toothpick inside there, and eating it like that. Not really any discernible smell. This is the outer portion anyway. We worked with that. I'm going to do that with some more corned beef. I did a corned beef about 2 weeks ago. It went over so well in my house, so we're going to do it again. Now, someone even asked, my buddy Philip asked me, where did I get the corned beef? I go to this supermarket. If you want the information, drop me a comment, and I return to you where I find them, because a lot of places, they don't even sell corned beef until it's by certain holiday times. I like to go to a place that has the meats that I'm looking for all the time, and that's a pretty good size corned beef, which is going to go well, pair well with that Savoy cabbage. So that's Savoy cabbage. Take a step back from just a normal cabbage, okay? You can steam this, you can braise it, slice it up for slaws and salads. Savoy cabbage. Let me also mention, speaking of meat, I purchased we're doing, you might have seen some videos where we are actually reducing our trips to the deli. We don't want to buy deli meat, honestly, anymore. Nothing against you if you're still buying deli meat. The more we study up on meats and the more that we want to control what's going inside of our bodies, we just want less chemicals in our system. We want less nitrates and preservatives in our system. And one thing about deli meats, they always look so perfect and clean because they're so loaded with preservatives, right? Nitrates. I mean, I don't want to have to try to digest a nitrate or put that into my system any longer when I can make a decision on buying something that might cost a little bit more up front, right? Like if I were to go to a large store where they sell bulk items, I can get like a pound of corned beef for about $10, give or take. But if I buy a corned beef like this, a pound of corned beef already sliced up for sandwiches, $10. This corned beef right here, about $20, okay? I'm going to be able to be more versatile with this. I can use it for salads, absolutely sandwiches with some nice mustard on there. You can grab some slaw, right? And make up a little bit of some sauerkraut, some Thousand Island that you make up yourself, and make up your own freaking Reuben. Some nice marbled bread. But here's the top round that I picked them out. We all know meats are a little bit more expensive right now. Now, this is the top. This is a eye round. Eye round is lean. You're going to notice that there's not a lot of marbling inside there. So when you cook an eye round, you need to cook it to about medium rare. That's about an eternal temperature of about 135 degrees, okay? And then once it's cooked, you want to take it out of the oven. You're going to cook it, I would say low and slow. I would say cook it at maybe 325, maybe even 300. Based on the pounds, check out your app, check out, something like Google and ask how long you should be cooking it per pound. This baby right here is approximately, this is about 4 pounds. About 4 pounds of meat. Once it's cooled, now don't overcook this. If you overcook it, it's going to be tough. It's going to fall apart when you cut it, and it's not going to yield great for salads and sandwiches and meals. We like to be very versatile with our meats now, because once it's cooked to medium rare, I can slice up like that much of it for sandwiches, nice thin slices, okay? I can slice up a little quarter, maybe a quarter-inch medallions for dinner as well, okay? Or I can slice it and dice it and serve them on salads. My wife Rhonda likes to do meal prepping. So if I slice them and dice it, she can have a nice beef salad with some, dandelion leaves inside there, some arugula, and some of the other things we put inside there, some fresh carrots, some fresh celery. It's all about clean eating. So these are some of the things we're doing. I also wanted to mention how meal prepping saves time and money. So we all know about the Ziploc bags, right? Did you know that Ziploc has an area? You probably do. The larger ones, they have an area for you to write on. You can literally write in date. Now, I dated these for yesterday. I have my Sharpie pen, and it says chicken thighs. CHIX, that's an abbreviation in the food service world for chicken. I have 3 bags of chicken thighs. Why? I was able to, I'm going to start putting my gloves on. Let me just wash my hands here. Wash my hands. I was able to pick up a nice bulk package of chicken thighs, which you can do so many different ways. I mean, literally, you can do chicken thighs with stuffing. You can do chicken thighs with barbecue sauce. You can roast them with curry. You can do chicken thighs so many ways in there. Because it's a thigh, dark meat, it's going to be juicy. It's going to hold up well if you serve it over a bed of rice with some nice fresh green beans or something. Chicken thighs are juicy and they have flavor. Unlike, a chicken breast, to me, it serves its purpose. But I like flavor when I'm eating chicken. So if I'm cooking a chicken breast, I have to be more creative as far as how I keep it hydrated, the cooking process. But chicken thighs, they stay juicy. So I got this big old thing of chicken thighs. Look at that. I paid, I'm going to drop it right here. We paid for this $15. $15. So I'm going to do some meal prepping. And I want to know if you guys have any comments. I'm going to slap some gloves on and bag it up. Now, you can also marinate these, by the way, guys. You can actually pre-season them before you put them in bags and freeze them. Take all the air out, suck the air out, freeze them, already washed and seasoned. That way, when it comes time to cook for cooking them, you can either defrost it inside the microwave, the old-fashioned method, put it in a mixing bowl of water, run cold water on it, or cook it frozen. Cook it frozen. So I'm going to go ahead and prep these babies up for meal prep. So we have our proteins done. Meal prepping saves thinking. I mean, who wants to think today? There's so many things vying for our attention. When I can go to the freezer, pull out a bag of meat, pair it with some potatoes, some cabbages, some vegetables, some slaw, some pasta, some gluten-free pastas, whatever it is, I don't have to think what's for dinner today. And I even like the idea of having a list. Now, I know this is sounding really intense, guys, but believe me, people do this. You can have a list of what you're going to be eating for the week. Now, it may sound tedious, but think about how tedious it is when the kids start asking what's for dinner. Or you're getting home late from work, or you just got back from the gym, and you're like, what is for dinner today? What am I going to pair with my meat? What am I going to pair with my vegetables? What's for dinner? If you have a list, you're done. You already have it planned out. Come home from the gym, come home from work, take a shower early, pull your items out, get your mise en place, and cook dinner. Throw things in the dishwasher, and you're done. Imagine you have a 7-day list. One day, maybe you're going out to dinner. Maybe it's going to be Chick-fil-A. Maybe you're going to go to a seafood restaurant. But you're going to have 6 meals with protein that you cook, right? Nothing from a frozen area with preservatives. Only if you have kids, I understand that, stuff like that. But you plan your meals right down to the starches, and even whatever you're having for drink or dessert is just like having a menu in your home. Restaurants have menus. We love the concept. Look at the menu on a Sunday saying, honey, what would you like to have for dinner Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? And it's already prepped out for you. So let's go ahead and get into these thighs. Just pop it open. I typically do 4 per bag. I hope I have enough bags. All right. So remember, they're already labeled chicken thighs and dated. And I'm going to get the air out of there by using a simple process. I like to smell how fresh they are. I'm not going to put water on them. I'm going to season them when I'm ready for them. I might season 1 pack. Okay, yeah. So now that's a thigh. This is a thigh right here. Look at that. That is a one meal for a grown adult, male or female. This is a nice thigh. So I'm probably going to do, let's see, these are nice. Look at these. Like I can stuff these with a seafood. I can stuff these with whatever. Look at the size of that thigh. You see that? That is a whole thing. That is a whole meal. This is husband and wife right here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, in case we have a guest coming over, so there's 2. Here's 4 good sizes. Here's, okay, so I'm going to do 3 per. That would give each adult, or, for the child as well, you have all that you need. So let's do 3 inside here. And don't just close it up. There's a method. You want to keep your food fresh and clean. You can also remember, throw some olive oil inside here, some salt and pepper if they're clean, and you have the whole thing already done and laid out for you. Another step saver. So I'm going to put 3 thighs per pack right inside the Ziploc. Right inside the Ziploc, just like this. This one's going to get 4. We'll put 4 inside this one. Just like this. And then I can figure out how I want to season them later based on what we're looking for. Now, Rhonda's not a big curry fan. I love curry. I love curry anyways. I love Indian food. I love curry. She doesn't. So I can always make hers different in a separate vessel. I'm going to change gloves. And I'm going to seal these babies up. They're already dated. Okay. I'm going to remove some of that air. Just by, if you can watch this process, guys, I'm going to turn you in right over here just a little bit. Come on over. Just going to remove that air. So remove it. Start zipping it up. We do have one of the sealers. We just haven't broken it out yet. You know how it goes in real time. You don't have all your appliances out. Seal it up. Make sure it's locked. Get it all in there. There's 1. Sanitize these counts for later on too. Here's 2. There we go. Make sure it's locked both ways. Both ways, lock it up. And 3. Removing the air is going to save space in the freezer. It's going to keep the meat fresher longer. Air tends to, obviously, promote things such as spoilage, leakage, other scents can get into your food and, you know, kind of like mess up the taste. There we go. Make sure it's all locked up. And there, 3 meal plans. 3 bags of chicken thighs done for you. Already dated, ready to go in the freezer. Now, we've been eating off of a pork loin because I did that meal prep. I also have that turkey inside this, so we've been going back and forth. We have one day this week where we spent $40 on some Chinese food at this place called East Moon in our town. They do a great job. Shout out to East Moon, Christina, and family. So there. Chicken thighs are done. These babies are ready for the freezer. Meal plan. One thing I also want to mention is do not be afraid to switch up. You know, you may cook something and then you have guests coming over and you want to do something else. Use it the next day. So we just did a couple things here. We're talking about meal planning. Doing some really nice organic different vegetables. I can't wait to get to the oyster, the king oyster mushrooms. You saw these right over here. I'm going to enjoy those with some vegetables. I even put those in some ramen noodles. Feels like a real oyster, actually. And that's what's going on there. So, meal prep done. Any questions, drop them in comment. I'll answer every comment. Our team will answer all the comments. I want to welcome all of our brand new subscribers to the channel. All of our returning subscribers, new viewers, please subscribe. We'd like to share things that are helpful, that will help you have a better quality of life, that will help keep money in your pocket, help keep peace in your home, have you not thinking so much when it comes to food, because food can make a lot of people nervous. We are your people. We're hospitality rock stars. We're here to serve you. We will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Oh, by the way, let me see. We have some good cooking going on. I'm going to be doing this beef top round on Monday from one of our commercial kitchens. We'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.